Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Today is Tuesday, September 6th, 2022. Red Wine Entertainment here to bring you a little bit of news, a little bit of news, a little bit of news. Hope everyone's doing well today. Rise and shine, grand rising across the board. Peace and love, peace and love. Peace and love across the board. Get right to it. Let's get right into this. Let's get right into this if I can get where I started. Peace and love. All right. Fat Leonard, who pleaded guilty in a major U.S. Navy corruption scandal, cut off his ankle bracelet and is now on the run. The Fed state a former military contractor involved in a U.S. Navy corruption scandal fled house arrest. Leonard Glenn Francis was awaiting sentencing when he cut his ankle bracelet, a local newspaper reported. The Malaysian national, known as Fat Leonard, pleaded guilty in 2015 to conspiracy to commit robbery. A former military contractor who pleaded guilty in one of the U.S. Navy's worst corruption scandals has fled house while waiting to be sentenced, officials say. Okay. Right. Told the San Diego Union Tribunal that Leonard Grand Francis, also known as Fat Leonard, cut off his GPS monitoring ankle bracelet and left his San Diego home at some point Sunday morning. As of now, they don't know Francis is wanted for violating the conditions of his pre-trial release. New Mexico County Commissioner is barred from public office for his actions on January 6th. A New Mexico State District Court judge has disqualified County Commissioner and Cowboys for Trump co-founder Hugh Griffin from holding public office for engaging in insurrection in the U.S. capital on January 6, 2021. And report anything else on that because my view was January 6, 2021, there was no insurrection, that actually everything was quite the opposite. You know, it's a lot of confusion about that, and it ties into politics and the voter fraud, and so I don't vouch for. I believe that those who committed the offenses be responsible. All right, Amazon drivers rebel against unrealistic AI delivery routes that don't account for rivers, train tracks, or narrow roads. Amazon drivers are unrealistic AI. Amazon's unionization woes have spread to a new country as delivery drivers in one of the company's biggest markets have rallied to fight poor conditions they say are intensified by the tech giant's AI system. So now we're having Amazon workers that are getting tired of the AI system. 15 subcontracted drivers in the city of Nagasaki, who announced their unionization on Monday, blamed Amazon's artificial intelligence algorithm for generating unfeasible routes and deadlines, according to Bloomberg. Okay, they urged that Amazon's AI system was worsening their working conditions by forcing them to take long hours and excessive deliveries without being paid for overtime, Bloomberg reported. The group announced at a press conference on Monday that they were joining another cohort of subcontracted drivers based just outside of who unionized in June. Bed Bath & Beyond CFO, who leaked to his death from New York skyscraper face and dump allegations just days earlier. Gustavo Amal, CFO Bed Bath & Beyond, who leaked to his death from a Manhattan skyscraper last week, had faced a pump and dump allegation less than 2 weeks earlier. On Friday, Amal fell to from the 18th floor of the iconic new skyscraper known as Jenga Building. The Jenga Building. Oh, wow. The Jenga Building? The Jenga Building. Okay, on account of its unique design. New York City's medical examiner has ruled the 52-year-old's death a suicide, according to the New York. All right. Lawsuit filed in the United States Court for the District of Columbia on August 23rd alleged that Amal and Cohen engaged in pump and dump scheme involving bed. That's exactly the pump and dump. Death marks the latest chapter in the turbulent period for the troubled home goods retailer and meme phenomenal. Bed Bath and Beyond Incorporated stock skyrocketed earlier this year, but was hit hard last month with activist investor GameStop. Chairman Ryan Cohen disclosed he is selling large stakes in stocks. Okay, that's good. JP Morgan Chase, a company cited as a financial advisor to Bed Bath and Beyond, it is is also listed as a defendant in the suit from lead plaintiff pitching. So you can be the financial advisor and the defendant in the defendant. Okay. From March 2022 through August 2022, go ahead. A conspiracy with Gustavo JP Morgan and others engaged in a fraudulent scheme to artificially inflate the price of BBY publicly traded lawsuit on information and belief that there has been heavy communication and interactions concerning creating a buying frenzy of BBY stock to raise much needed capital between Gustavo Cohen and JPM. All right, with investors' interest beginning in surface as a result of increasing trading volumes, the defendants began to aggressively promote Bed Bath and Beyond shares, according to lawsuit against this backdrop. The company's stock climbed from 4.38 per share on July 1st to $30 per share on August 17th. Y'all can find it somewhere. Or the living woman flag that is deceased by the government. Here's what happened. The time-worn sitcom plot. Someone who is actually quite alive is somehow declared dead. A complicated hilarity issue. The implausible scenario has actually happened to the real live Jessica Moon of Toronto, Canada, and so many more. But she swerved from amused. That's because Moon is a substitute teacher, and being considered dead makes it somewhat difficult to apply for jobs or get unemployment benefits. California is nation's wealthiest state. Yeah, they tell you read all about that, but so a lot of people that don't understand what I just. If you declare dead, you have no rights. If someone is claiming that you are dead, people that are too dead in the eyes of law or anything like that, you have no rights. And certain things that we think we have rights on, we don't. We allow ourselves to be marked as dead when we're really alive. Okay, it's not really amusing. It's kind of crazy. All right, California is the nation's wealthiest state, where it a sovereign nation. California will have the world's largest economy in many areas. However, California is failing like a political front. The California legislature passed legislation that would regulate wages and working conditions in the fast food industry. In addition, state regulators assert that within 13 years, no new internal combustion engine vehicles will be sold in the state. By 2035, all new vehicles sold in California will be electric vehicles. Last week, California's legislature passed a bill that will require that the makers of social media apps such as Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok or Twitter. TikTok made it. Go TikTok to consider the physical and mental health of minors when designing their program. All three of these actions are bad policy. The fast food legislation, which creates workers' council, will raise wages for workers at large national chains to $22 an hour. The minimum wage in California is $10 an hour. Jobs will be lost. Marginally skilled workers and teenagers looking for part-time work will be shut out working at McDonald's, Starbucks. They will lose labor market access and the skills that go hand in hand with progress up in the wage ladder. Moreover, small local restaurants with limited pricing power will be hit very hard. They will go bankrupt. Labor will migrate from the local restaurants to the national chains. Okay, nationality is the political order of the day. GM offers buyout to Buick dealers who have no investing in the brand's EV plans. Okay, here's the enforcement of the electric vehicle in recent months. Buick has said its plans fully electronic lineup by 2030, but not everyone's selling its brand on board with the transition, especially dealers. Now, according to the Wall Street Journal, GM is giving dealers a way out, offering buyouts to dealers who aren't feeling the upcoming EV transition. Oh wow, so they're gonna buy it out basically. First, a little clarification. This buyout offer was announced over the long Labor Day weekend, and many people misunderstood what GM was offering. Some read into the buyout as a way for Buick and General Motors to bring vehicles DTC or direct to consumer, which has a similar tone. No, they're going to buy out because you don't want to go to electric vehicles, and they're going to force electric vehicles, and they're already having good problems. Okay, the Maine School Board ordered a ordered to pay a parent $40,000 for violating First Amendment rights. You are entitled to your First Amendment rights. They are part of the Constitution, the organic Constitution, the original Constitution. There are two constitutions. One Constitution is for the United States of America, and the other one is of the United States. So for. We always look for FOR. For is the original organic Constitution, which is the supreme law of the land, which is still in today. Okay. A Maine school board on Thursday was ordered to pay a parent that they banned from attending school functions $40,000 for violating the First Amendment. The Rendeza Legal Group and Center for American Liberty represented client Sean McBreedy in his federal lawsuit against Maine-based school board, regional school unit, violating the First Amendment right. All right, McBreedy filed lawsuit Sean McBreedy versus school board RSU 22 on July 8th as a result of the school board banning him from attending school programs. North Carolina school baptized more than 100 students without asking their parents. A North Carolina school has baptized more